and enjoy the show.
Mother, what happened? Are you all right? I heard the knight speaking of an assassination attempt. Are you okay?
Tiana, some space. Can you not see that she's injured?
I'm all right. A couple of heathens stormed the castle in an attempt to take my life. Luckily, Cain came in, so this is the worst of my injuries.
Your Majesty, the two have been successfully locked away in the dungeon. While there was a minor protest from them, no one was harmed in the process.
Thank you. I will speak with them shortly.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mother, what do you plan to do with those two? There could be more waiting in the wings. Their plans may not yet be foiled.
Amir, enough. I have already thought this through. I plan to both speak with them to find out what their motives are and who sent them. There's a reason behind every action.
You have always warned us of this, but I cannot believe such a thing would truly happen.
Many people curse the royal crown. It is all simply part of being queen. It's only a matter of time before such acts like this happen again.
Mother, you mustn't speak in such a way.
Tiana, I have raised you to understand that such actions will occur. Your brother will take the throne in case of my passing. Plans are in place in case of any emergency.
I'm sorry, Mother. I just do not wish to lose another
Do
parent.
not bring father up.
I didn't mean to.
Enough, the both of you. I understand neither of you wish to lose me, but it will happen one day. The only difference is when and how.
Yes, ma'am.
You called, Your Majesty?
Yes, my wound needs to be tended to.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mother, what exactly happened?
To be honest, I do not exactly know. I was sitting here in the throne room when the lights went out. All of a sudden, I felt this sharp pain on my cheek. Luckily, King came in and saved my life, so this is the worst of my injuries. If my suspicions are correct, this is their first time at attempted murder, so they did not know how much force was needed to kill me. They are inexperienced, to say the least.
I don't understand. If this is their first time killing, why would they go for the throne?
That is what I intend to find out. How's the wound, Jocelyn?
There is a good bit of bleeding, but does not need to be sewn. I am certain all will be okay.
That is wonderful news. Thank you, Jocelyn.
My recommendation is to avoid sleeping on your side for the time being. Beyond that, all will be okay.
Thank you. Let the nighttime staff know so I do not turn on my side in my slumbers.
I will locate Cain for you as well.
Thank you.
Do you intend to speak with them, Mother?
Yes, I intend to go down into the dungeon and speak with the two of them. I wish to have a trusted knight by my side. Since the guards do not know how they entered, this is for my own safety.
I'll join her as well.
No, you are to stay up here and carry on with your studies as if any normal day.
Mother, I do not wish to fight with you, but I think it would be best for me to join you down there. If the village is willing to send criminals for your head, I should be prepared to take the throne in a worst-case scenario.
Amir, this is not up for debate. You are to stay up here. Tiana, that goes for you as well. If I hear of either of you going down into the dungeon, there will be consequences. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Tiana, your tutor will arrive soon, so you should go and prepare for such.
Understood, Mother.
You called for me, Your Majesty?
Yes, let us go down to the dungeon.
Yes, Your Majesty.
That bastard! How can she treat me as though I am still a child? I will take this throne any day now. She cannot keep babying me.
Amir, we must not speak of Mother in such a way.
I am only speaking the truth. You're still young. You don't understand what this could mean for the kingdom.
But Mother said...
I know what Mother said. But I'm not a child, so I will do as what I see as right for this kingdom.
Should we not all discuss this together to make Mother aware of our concerns?
Tiana, Mother will not listen to us. So as I see it, I don't need her permission anymore. Now get on to your studies and leave me be.
Is everything all right?
Yes, it's just Amir. He seems so different now, so much more harsh.
I would not worry too much about your brother, Your Highness. This is a stressful time for everyone in the castle. We almost lost the crown today.
It's hard not to worry, though, ever since he's changed in recent years. Every day he changes into more and more of a different person, someone I don't recognize, a darker person.
Sometimes it's just what happens between siblings. You and Prince Amir are quite different in age. To top it all off, he's to one day take the throne. I cannot imagine the stress that is currently on his shoulders.
I suppose you are right. Thank you, Jocelyn.
You're welcome, Your Highness. Would you care to eat breakfast before your tutor arrives? I prepared a very nutritious meal.
Yes, please.
Cerrados y perder por haber pecados, entender que muy inculpados son maíz, y son perdoados. La salida que es vacía, más sintonía es que no debería. Santa María es de la agonía, nos castiga, verá del centros guía.
So, Mrs. Royalty has finally come to see us with her little dog in tow. How brave.
She can't even face 2 assassins behind bars without someone to protect her.
No wonder the dog was the one to stop us. You act like you're all high and mighty, but really you're just hiding behind your people, hiding behind your staff, hiding behind your throne.
If you two are done gloating and lying about your reasons, then we can finally speak as civil people.
You're not civil. Don't pretend.
Speak punishments? You mean speak execution?
That will come in time. Now tell me, did someone send you to do this, or did you get tired wasting away like animals in the village?
As if we'd give you that satisfaction. Any sort of answer, as if we give—
Enough! You will tell me. Perhaps you have family you wish to protect. For the safety of my kingdom, I am willing to torture and question who I must.
My family is long buried in graves.
You expect me to believe that? A lie is not far off from your past crimes.
Go to the far West Hill. You'll find dozens of names marked with the name Blacksmith. I have no one left to protect.
What about you? You must have family that still lives.
Whether my family is alive or dead, it is none of your business. Not even as the queen.
Fine, I can find such information on my own. Now, what reason do you two have to kill me?
You need to ask such a question after threatening us? You are far more clueless than they led us to believe. You have killed this kingdom. Everyone in the village hates you, especially us. We just thought we might as well do some good before eventually meeting Satan.
Good? Good? You think such vile act is good? What sort of insane idea is that?
You have destroyed this kingdom. You have ran it straight into the ground. You have killed hundreds of people, innocent people, mind you. You are no better than me. You will never meet God as you so believe, so don't bother lying to yourself. You and I will burn together in hell. I feel sorry for your children, that they only have you left to look up to.
You will take such vile words back. You know nothing of the queen and who she is as a woman, let alone a mother.
Hey, that is enough! We are done here. Let us go back to the throne room.
It seems our fate is set to end in a public execution.
There wasn't much changing it. Our fate was sealed the moment we were caught and dragged down here. But if I can stir the pot, even just a little bit before death, that's all I care about. I imagine you feel the same.
Gunnar will send more people to kill her soon. We didn't matter. Never have.
I'm shocked he didn't have us target the prince and princess. They're like Cerberus. He cut off one head, but two still remain.
No one truly knows how they would choose to rule. Maybe they could be better, and he's testing that. Who knows why Gunnar does anything, though?
She better not find my mother. I'll climb from the deepest pits of hell if she dares to hurt her.
She won't. None of them will. You haven't given your surname, so you have no one to be tied back to. You're only known as Casey, even to the group. Past the group, we're just criminals. We don't have names as far as they're concerned. We're numbered threats to them.
I hope you're right.
A mother! So you do have a family. Well, at least part of one. Where would a criminal hide their family? Another kingdom? The middle of nowhere? In the forest? Like a group of bandits? Ooh. Maybe. You changed her identity so she could still live peacefully within our walls.
Damn you insufferable royals. Why must you all be so nosy? Can't you leave us in peace?
We are not the monsters you believe us to be. We have a kingdom to run, people to protect. And you no longer fall into the category of those we must care for or worry about. Nor does your mother. We will find any more family you may have. Until then, we await your confession.
Damn him. Damn him!
My apologies to you both. I brought you to a meal.
Your apologies bring us nothing. We don't need your charity.
Please, you must keep up your strength. There is no telling how long you'll be down here for. I insist that you two eat before the rats get to your food first.
Fine.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Casey, we do not know that they can or even will find your mother. They enjoy bluffing to flaunt their power and scare people like us.
You know how she runs her bakery, always lending her aid to those in need. Maybe the other villagers know her. I need to get out.
Shut
I
your
need
mouth!
to find her.
We already know that they were listening in on us before. They very well could still be doing the same. Do you wish to get your mother killed?
Of course not. But that doesn't change anything. I still need out. I have to help her.
How do you plan to do that when we're trapped in here like cattle?
I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I always do. Look, we have the money, we have a map. All we need now is to escape. A few bars in a cell never stopped me before. It's not going to stop me now.
Oh, hello, Gerard. Oh, are you all right? You seem a bit on edge.
I'm fine. Have you seen the Queen?
No, but the knights did mention a sudden trip into the village, so she is likely there now.
What purpose does she have to venture that way at a time such as this?
I am unsure, but I've learned not to question the Queen. She knows what she needs to do for this kingdom.
I see you are under her spell as well.
Gerard, what do you mean by that? What spell are you referring to?
Disregard my words.
You spend most of your time watching over Prince Amir, yes?
I'm his personal butler. Of course I do.
I wasn't aware the prince or princess had any personal staff.
Amir does. Has for quite some time now.
I see. How is he doing? Princess Tiana has been worried about him. Technically speaking, she's been worried since the king passed. It has only gotten worse as time goes on.
There are no problems with the prince. He is doing fine. Princess Tiana just cannot see that.
Well, since you're with him the most, I shall take your word on such. But please do watch over him, though. He has grown much more fragile since his father's passing.
I am well aware. Good day, Jocelyn. I must locate the queen.
Oh, Kane, what are you doing here? Are you not to be accompanying the queen?
There's a set group of knights that accompanies her into the village. I only follow if she asks me to do so, which she did not. So I decided to grab myself a small snack.
You know you could have asked me to get you a snack from the kitchen.
That's all right. You seem to be busy anyways. What was Gerard talking about? Heard him from the kitchen. Couldn't make any sense of it, though.
He said he was looking for the queen.
Did you say what for?
No, he didn't, but that may have been my fault.
What do you mean?
I asked Gerard to keep an eye on Prince Amir because of Princess Tiana's worries.
I wouldn't call that a fault. You're concerned about this family. You have a big heart. You know, some people would call you crazy for that.
Plenty of people already curse us for being so loyal to the royal family. I would consider them the crazy ones.
As would I. Have you seen the Queen's personal knight? That man is so strong and muscular. A fight with him would be a death sentence.
Well, someday I hope to meet such a man.
Madame, are you saying that I am not strong and muscular? Many women throughout the village would be lucky to even speak with a man such as I.
Then I suppose I am very lucky. Princess Tiana, my deepest apologies. How long have you been standing there for?
Not very long, and there's no need to apologize. You two are having a conversation. I'm sorry for startling you.
Do not worry yourself, Your Highness. I startled Jocelyn just a few moments ago.
Is there something I might do for you, Your Highness?
Tutor finished early, and I wanted to come and see if I could help prepare dinner.
Oh, Your Highness, you don't have to do that.
No, but I want to. You do so much for my family and I every single day, and I want to help, even if that help is not all too often.
Sir Kane, the Queen has returned.
Ah, that is my cue to leave. If you'll excuse me.
I once again must apologize, Your Highness. We should have been more mindful of your presence.
Please do not apologize. You and Kane seem very happy together. I would be sorry to extinguish that with my presence.
You are very kind, Your Highness. Sir Kane is a very sweet man.
Mother, there you are. I've been looking all throughout the castle for you. I have wonderful news.
Oh, I ventured into the village for a bit of a walk. What is this news?
One of the criminals, the louder of the two, they have living family, a mother. She may reside within the village.
Oh, how did you find out this information? Did someone tell you?
I did my own investigation. I went down into the dungeon, and just before they saw me, I overheard them talking about a mother. If we can find...
Amir, you were under strict order not to go down into the dungeon, let alone speak to the two of them. I know the threats that I have made in the past, but I can no longer bring innocent people in for a crime someone else committed.
Your Majesty, with all due respect, you've done these things in the past. You did much worse during your time in the war.
Yes, but during my time in the village, I realized that those two criminals speak the truth. The people are afraid of me. I need to ease up, in a manner of speaking.
Why change the way you rule if it's successful? Our finances and food supply are in good order. If the price to pay is people's fear, what does it matter?
The people in the village are no different than you and I.
You do not wish to live in fear. So the people should not have to live in fear. I do not care that you will be crowned king someday. You are still a child, and you are still my son. You are no different than your sister, or the people we rule over. Do I make myself clear?
I am not a child. I am 19, soon to be 20. I will be taking the throne one day. What better way to start than by deciding the fate of those two criminals, two attempted assassins?
Amir! You will listen to this. I am your mother. I am the queen. You will not disobey me again.
Fine. Fine. Do well with the information that I got, Mother. I would hate to see it go to waste.
He does not plan on backing down, does he?
Your Majesty, at the risk of insulting our next king, he is still a child at heart. He knows that freedom is just around another corner. Since the death of his father, that seems to be all he thinks about. It would be wise to keep an eye on him. Such dark threats of torture are never to be taken lightly.
Yes. Thank you, King.
You're very welcome, Your Majesty. Moving to a lighter note, dinner should soon be ready.
Wonderful. I could use a good meal after this chaos.
Would you like to venture that way now?
1 moment.
Mother?
Tiana, come here, dear.
Is something the matter?
I take you heard of my venture into the village. I saw things that I previously wished to ignore. Seems as though my heart did die alongside your father.
What do you mean?
For one, I loved him very dearly. For another, he taught me kindness, watching over my actions, ensuring my heart does not turn black. I see now that I have failed him.
You did not fail him, Mother. There is always time to change, to be better, and to help people.
That is what your father would have said. You remind me so much of him. I see him in your eyes. You would be proud of the young lady you are becoming.
Thank you, Mother.
I'm thankful that we stopped the plague when we did. It was a horrid disease for our kingdom. It soon was to take you too. Nevertheless, we must carry on for your father and for our people. We shan't let this light go to waste.
I let not a day pass us by where I do not let his light shine.
I'm glad. Now, Kane has informed me that dinner is ready. Let us make our way to the dining hall.
A child! Who does Cain think he is, insulting me?
Insulting the future king.
Insulting the future king.
Your mother supported his words, and now she wishes to be soft on the villagers. She is going to let them walk all over us. She is going to ruin this kingdom, drive it into the ground. We will become the laughingstock of all the lands.
That is what I wish to prevent. All I want is for this kingdom to do well, to survive.
Your mother may believe her ways of ruling to be correct, but she is delusional. She is growing old, too old to rule. She is more of a threat to this kingdom than anyone seems to realize.
Yes, you're incredibly correct. They all paint me as some sort of villain. It's infuriating. We have important laws for a reason.
If the two go free, who knows what other criminals might believe? They may think they can get away with assassination and treason as well.
Or worse.
Indeed. The moment that criminals are no longer punished is the moment the kingdom will fall.
If we lose our allies and go to war, we won't stand a chance. We'll lose our trades, our resources.
Indeed. Your Highness, I believe that our best course of action would be to... Who is there?
Gerard, is Amira with you?
Go away, Tiana.
Mother sent me to tell you that dinner is ready. I brought you an apple if you're not hungry for dinner.
Fine. Come in if you must.
Your brother has much important work to do. You cannot distract him like this.
My apologies. Perhaps this will help you focus.
What do you want?
Mother sent me to inform you that dinner is ready, and I wanted to talk. You've changed in recent years, and I'm worried.
Mother asked you to speak with me, didn't she?
No, I'm just worried. You seem very cold and distant.
Tiana, I'm not a child anymore. I have matured for the benefit of this kingdom, which I will one day rule. It is important to bring a logical stance into these situations that they require them.
Yes, and that's a good stance to have, but you seem to be upset with Mother. That's what worries me most.
If you have not taken notice, she is treating me as though I'm 5 years old. She should be letting me assist in deciding the fate of those 2 criminals. Yet she's not. She believes I'm unable to help or rule in any way. And now, after a brief walk in the village, she wishes to set the 2 criminals free. She's becoming delusional in her old age.
Set them free? I thought she was still deciding on what to do with them.
Her actions tell me all I need to know. She is going to destroy this kingdom. We will lose everything.
Perhaps not. Mother has been rolling over this kingdom for decades. She's still deciding on what to do with the criminals, I'm sure of it.
You think that letting someone who tried to murder our mother, murder the queen, should be let to live? I'm glad I'm the one taking the throne.
Amir, you must not speak in such a way.
Listen, we have these important laws for a reason, and you seem to wholeheartedly agree with her, so what's even the point in talking with me on this?
I just want things to go back to the way they were. I know we both have greater responsibilities and we're no longer the innocent children we once were, but I miss your kind nature when we could talk and play for hours without any hostility getting in the way of such.
Tiana, those days are long gone now. Now go on, your dinner will grow cold.
You may have changed after his passing, but you have changed for the better. You are stronger now.
I would not have made it through that dark time without you, Gerard. For that, I do thank you.
There is no need to thank me, Your Highness.
No one seems to understand how dangerous these 2 criminals are. This kingdom cannot wait for me to sit upon the throne. What is there to do?
Your Highness, I do have a plan in mind, one that could save this kingdom.
You do say we may not have much time.
Are you prepared to do anything for this kingdom?
Yes, anything.
I see. Then, Your Highness, you must prepare to dirty your hands.
Is something the matter, Your Highness?
Mother should be here by now. She never misses breakfast.
Well, unless she has another one of those secret meetings of hers to attend.
Your mother does tend to keep secrets.
Yes, but those are rare, and she would have informed us of her tardiness or absence.
There is no need to worry, Your Highness. Do eat your breakfast. The nutrition will do you well.
I'm sorry, but I cannot. Not until Mother arrives.
Tiana, must you be such a bother, especially so early in the morning? Mother is fine. She does not need your worry nor your pity.
But
Now, eat your breakfast. Gerard, what's on the agenda today? I'm sure there is much to do.
Yes, Your Majesty. The neighboring kingdom is to visit on business in just a few days. I've heard word that preparations are already underway within the village, and the royal gardens are to be tended to for the visit today.
Good, good. The last thing we need right now is war in our hands.
I agree, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty? Jane, is everything all right?
No, it is not. The queen was murdered in her sleep.
Murdered? How? Who could have done this?
Isn't it obvious, Jocelyn? It was those criminals in the basement. They had something to do with it. I know it.
But that is impossible. They are locked away under constant watch.
Are you all idiotic? They're not working alone. They can't be.
Exactly. And I intend to get to the bottom of this.
No, this cannot be true. Say it isn't so.
Unfortunately so, Your Highness. My deepest apologies to both you and your brother. It was my job to protect the queen, and I failed.
But you could not always be watching over others. You need your best as well.
Perhaps, but I still should have been more attentive. We do not know exactly when the attack took place, only that she was asleep when it happened.
Attack, so she fought back?
Your Highness, I do not believe you should learn of these details, not for the time being.
No, I'm fine. I promise. I'm fine.
The queen's throat was slit with a blade. It appears that she was awake and alive for a few moments, long enough to see her attacker.
But she was asleep. The room would have been pitch black.
On some nights, yes, but the moon often shone through her window, bright enough to give the room a glow to see one's surroundings. Unless the few clouds in the sky covered the moon completely, she would have died knowing who killed her.
Oh my goodness.
This means Amir is to rule now, and that he'll be responsible for finding out who did this, as well as deciding the fate of the criminals.
What is it, Your Highness?
No, I do not wish to believe it, but... No, I must investigate before I come to any conclusion.
Do you wish for me to come with you, Your Highness?
No, I must do this alone, for both my mother and father.
I cannot believe we have lost both the king and queen in only a span of a few short years.
I must agree. It is horrible to know what this kingdom has been through.
Desto fue Santa María, mira qué hermoso, de los ángeles un gran enviadoso, por a mulher, que havia do leito, mais desceu de maneco leito, da que Deus amou, leite do nosso peito, não é maravilha, essa
The snot-nosed prince has returned. Have you come to eavesdrop on us again?
If you've come to interrogate us some more, it's no use. We're not talking. You're not worth our time.
Or our patience?
It's funny you think you have any say in this at all. And for the record, it's Your Majesty now. I'm no longer some lowly, how'd you say, snot-nosed prince.
You're joking. Queen Rosalind is still alive, is she not?
The late queen passed in her sleep, leaving her firstborn to take the throne. The person standing before you is your lawful ruler, King Amir.
No. No, hell, no.
How did the queen die?
She died in her sleep. That is all you need to know.
You two will be executed for her murder in a few short days.
Her murder. We've been stuck in these cages. We didn't kill that old witch.
Yes, but the public doesn't know that. The queen has died. They need someone to blame. Who better than the two criminals that tried to kill her just a day ago?
The people already wanted her dead. They don't need someone to blame. They need help.
You're blind if you think that this is what the people want. This is just what you want.
Silence! You shall not question your king.
You two are to be executed in 2 days' time. I hope you've lived lives that you liked, because it ends now.
You seem very calm for someone whose mother was just found dead.
Let's just say everything's falling directly into place.
Hello? Is the rat too stupid to follow?
Oh, shut it, Casey.
What?
I wanted to talk, to give you both some answers before your deaths.
Why would we want to talk to you? You're nothing more than a follower of some rotten king anyways.
What kind of answers? Queen Rosalind is already dead.
Yes, everything is finally falling into place, because a spoiled prince can do your job better than you can. So, you two and your services are not needed anymore. You are both to be executed. End of story.
What the hell are you talking about?
Seems that I trusted in your abilities too much. Anyway, I now have 2 easy scapegoats, so the plan worked out for me either way.
What are you talking about?
Who would have thought that a prince without any hardships in his life could kill his own mother? But you two are just, well, useless.
What are you talking about?
Must I spell it out for you? Very well. I suppose it would not make much of a difference if I did. My name is Gerard, but my alias is Gunnar, leader of the most infamous criminal organization in all of Felion. I assumed you would be able to eliminate Queen Rosalind, leaving her idiotic son to take the throne.
Oh.
But when you two failed, I had to readjust my plans. So you went from the assailants to the scapegoats. And now Amir is the king of Felion.
How could you?
How could I what? Execute a plan? I don't know nor care about either of you.
We gave everything to that goddamn group, and for what?
For me, I would say.
We put everything on the line because we thought that Gunnar cared, that you care!
Oh, goodness, you two are more idiotic than I had thought. Just because you've lost your family, that does not mean that strangers must become your new family.
Don't bring his family into this.
And why not? I can do whatever I please now, especially since Queen Rosalind is dead.
Why do you keep saying that? What does her being dead mean for you?
It means that I have power. Is it not clear to you how weak Amir is?
We don't care about the stupid royal family!
And that is exactly where you have failed.
Quit speaking in these stupid riddles and just tell us already.
I suppose you're right. It is not as if you have forever to sit here and listen to my ramblings. After the king's death, the royal family was very distraught. Rosalind had lost her husband, Tiana had lost her father, and Amir had lost the man he idolized. He was lost and alone.
So you manipulated him?
I became his savior, the new person in his life to follow. He takes my ideas as fact, so when I told him that his mother needed to die for the kingdom to be saved, he had no problems in executing such.
You manipulated a grieving boy.
And so I am figuratively the bug in his ear, and he has unlimited power. Therefore, I have unlimited power. It's quite beautiful if you think about it.
It's sickening.
To the ones being used as scapegoats, yes, I can see how it could be sickening. But I don't care about either of you, so it doesn't much matter to me.
If you don't care, then why tell us?
Because these are your final orders. Take the fall. Be the scapegoats. You wanted to save Felion, did you not?
Not like this. This isn't saving it.
So did you have the king killed too?
Oh, no. That was just wonderful timing. I simply took the opportunity I saw. I am no longer a mere follower of the crown. I am the true ruler of Felion.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, how original. You may tell yourselves whatever you wish. I have won, and you have lost. The story has already come to an end. Coming, Your Majesty.
Peyton.
I'm so stupid. I mean, forcing people to be my family, what was I thinking? What kind of a person does that who forces people to be their family just because they're lonely?
You didn't force anyone into anything, okay? He's just trying to mess with you, mess with us.
Well, it worked.
Peyton, you We are more of a family than he will ever know. Blood means nothing. Amir killed his own brother, his own mother, his own blood. It means nothing to them. Why should it matter for us?
So you suspect my brother to be responsible for our mother's death as well?
Great. Another royal thorn to deal with.
I don't mean to intrude, and I'm sorry for eavesdropping, but given my mother's death, I need your help.
You need our help. It's rich. Might as well burn the kingdom down now.
Casey, what do you need our help with?
Convincing everyone of the truth. Telling them what really happened to the queen and who is truly responsible.
And you believe us to be able to do that?
Yes, you two know more about what's happening in the village than my brother and I combined. You two would be better able to convince everyone than I would be.
What's the catch?
Catch?
The trick. What else do you want from us in doing this?
Oh, nothing. I just want your help in telling everyone what truly happened to the queen, and then you two are free to live the rest of your lives however you please. Free from execution.
You'd be able to convince your horrid brother to not execute us.
So, Casey, follow. If we can convince the people that he killed the queen, then he'll be executed.
Leaving me to rule. I promise to restore the kingdom, like my mother promised to do before her death.
Restore the kingdom? She spoke of execution.
Yes, but she walked in the village after her conversation with you both. She did see the error of the ways and the need to change how she was ruling. Amir was very against it. I wonder if that's why he killed our mother.
Such a drastic decision would not have been made that quickly, I can promise you that.
He held much anger towards your mother, but it was Gerard who pushed him to do this.
Gerard?
We don't have much time to sit and talk. We can explain later.
You're right. We must do this now, and we must hurry. Oh.
Your Highness, what are you doing in the dungeon?
I needed to speak with... I'm sorry, what are your names?
I'm Peyton, and that's Casey.
I needed to speak with Casey and Peyton. What are you holding?
In searching the rooms of the castle, I found this dagger in your brother's room. I would like to say it's just a dagger that he happened to own, but it has blood on it. Can to see if either of these two recognized it.
I wish we could afford something like that.
Well, the design on the dagger shows wealth. No one in the village would be able to afford such a thing.
I feared this. I also found a pair of blood-stained clothes tucked away in Prince Amir's closet. They were his very own. I recognized them the moment I saw them.
So, this means Amir truly did kill our mother.
I'm afraid so.
I'm sorry for your loss, Princess. Losing a parent is not easy. I've lost both of my parents as well.
I'm sorry for both your losses as well. For the safety of my people and the kingdom, we must tell everyone what Amir did. He cannot be allowed to rule. Casey and Peyton have promised to help.
Thank you.
How can I help, Your Highness?
Escort Casey and Peyton into the village. I do not know what Amir would do if he found out they are no longer within the cells.
What of your own safety? Your brother's already proven he has no problem killing his own family.
I will be fine. I promise to protect my people, and that is what I intend to do.
Are you certain, Your Highness?
I am certain, yes.
All right. She said she'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Thank you for believing in me. Now, hurry. There is much to be done.
This day could not have come any sooner, Gerard. It's felt like an eternity. Then finally here, where I've been always destined to be.
You were always meant to rule over this kingdom, Your Majesty. It was only a matter of time before your mother destroyed this land.
I would not have made it here without your help, Gerard. You are a hero to this kingdom.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I would do anything to protect this kingdom.
And you've proven yourself in this way. I'll see to it that you receive the thanks you deserve.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Amir,
What is it, Tiana? I'm very busy. I don't need you disturbing me.
I would like to talk to you alone, if that's all right.
Gerard will be staying. Anything you wish to say, you will say in front of him as well.
All right. Mother died only yesterday. How is it you're able to so quickly move on?
We don't have time to grieve her loss. The people need a ruler, and I am next in line. I'm simply performing my duties to the people.
But you've already taken her throne, the place we both grew up seeing Mother. Would you not wish to preserve that?
Tiana, I don't have time for this. Mother is gone. Grow up and get over it.
Amir, you killed our mother, didn't you?
The king would never do such a thing. How dare you accuse him of such?
There was a dagger. It was covered in blood. It was found in your room.
That means nothing. The blood could have come from anywhere. Not to mention that you have no right to be snooping in my room.
Cain searched every room in the castle. He searched mine as well. You were the only one to have a bloody dagger as well as bloody clothing in your possession.
It was the criminals. They wished to frame their new king.
They've been locked away in cages, and Cain asked them about the dagger. No one in the village could afford a dagger such as that.
So now you believe the word of two criminals over your own brother? Your own king?
I believe the evidence, Amir. I know you've had problems with our mother for quite some time now. No one else would do this.
Plenty of people would do this. The late queen was a poor ruler. Many wished to see her dead.
They wanted to be helped. No one wanted her dead, not even Casey and Peyton. They only wanted to be helped.
Casey and Peyton? So you've grown close with these criminals. How am I to know that you can be trusted?
I need to know what happened, Amir.
You want to know what happened? Fine. I killed our mother. Under Gerard's own guidance, I snuck into her room and slit her throat. Are you satisfied?
Amir, why? She was our mother.
Because she was destroying this kingdom. Had she let those two criminals go, crime goes wild. And then what? We would have nothing.
Casey and Peyton were desperate. They were starving, and Mother saw the need to change how she was
Enough! The king will not argue with you any longer.
You cannot be allowed to rule, Amir. Not now after you have killed our mother.
No one shall find out. You're not leaving this room. Gerard?
Did we not warn you this would happen?
I didn't think he was truly trying to kill her.
He killed your mother, Princess. He clearly has no remorse.
And who would... Guard! Enough of this! Guards!
Your guards aren't coming, they know what you did.
And who would believe two lowlives such as you?
The people of the village do. Our friends and family, the very people you intend on harming on that throne.
The people you wish to kill will now be your downfall.
Gerard! Criminals! Lowlife scum, you are no better than me no matter what you tell yourselves.
We didn't want to do this, Amir. You're the one who attacked first.
For this kingdom I did.
You only did this for yourself.
I believe a proper punishment for the killer of a queen would be execution. What say you, Your Majesty?
You all right?
No, but I will be. This is just a lot to take in. I've lost both my mother and brother within a single day.
The pain that you feel will never go away, but I can promise that it will get easier.
Thank you. You have both been a great help.
I'm getting cavities.
Cavities?
Don't listen to them. We have more important things to worry about.
Right. I am to rule. I am the only one left to rule now.
What do you intend to do with this newfound power?
I plan to restore the kingdom. Were it not in shambles, you two would not have had to do what you did, and we would not be here in this moment. I cannot simply ignore that.
right? I heard a commotion and came as quickly as I could.
Jocelyn, all is well. Everything is fine now.
Kanan said that someone had been killed. The Prince Amir was trying to kill you.
Jocelyn, everything is fine. All is well.
You're the one who brought us food in the dungeon.
Yes, indeed I was.
I'm surprised you remembered. I thought you were crying too much to notice.
I was not crying, and I did notice.
Oh yeah, a small rainstorm just happened to appear within the cell.
Your Highness, in searching your brother's room, the knights found this under the floorboards.
Mother's crown.
I had heard knights speaking about the crown. I had feared it was lost forever.
So, just another way that snake tried to destroy the kingdom.
At least now it has been found and returned to its rightful owner, Queen Tiana.